What's up, fellas? We did it. We're here on YouTube. Don't even know how this happened. Was never expecting to make a YouTube channel, but I guess we're here. We got Road to Stage episode 1. I got a show coming up in June, so I'm just going to be taking you guys through my journey, through my workouts, the thoughts, what's going on there. Obviously, some educational stuff as I do, and just giving you guys a little insight. Today we got on the menu. We got a little pull day on the menu today. It's 8:30 on a Friday, and what better way to spend it than in the fucking gym? I mean, come on. Sometimes, look, I'm usually an early morning workout kind of guy, but sometimes I just want to go fucking ape shit. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ape shit tonight, maybe do some things that are going to cause some fatigue. Oh my God. And we're going to have a fucking blast. I'm going to go to the car right now, and we're going to get some educational yap sesh going on. And I got to say, guys, it's kind of weird talking to the camera for this long. Yeah, I'm yapping all day, but I'm yapping about myself now instead of, this is what you need to do. That this is not really my thing. I'll get better over time, I promise. Let's go. So I just wanted to talk a little bit more about mindset when it comes to the gym and how overlooked it is, especially in the gym community in general. A lot of people are always jumping to find, what exercise should I be doing for this? What split should I do? How many sets? How many reps? I actually think that is completely unimportant when you compare it to the mentality of showing up to the gym every single day, being consistent, because consistency is everything. Okay, I have so many clients who come to me on a day-to-day basis who will know a bunch of stuff about lifting itself. I don't really need to give them crazy amounts in terms of programming or even dieting, but it's just the consistency factor. A lot of people that come to me will struggle with just sticking to the plan for long periods of time. They might be very, very knowledgeable when it comes to training, but when it comes to consistently tracking their food, when it comes to consistently, adhering to these different things, that's where the issue comes up. So you need to find the root cause of why this is happening. If this sounds like you need to find the root cause. That needs to be the number one priority. What is stopping you from being consistent? Is it just that you're lazy? A lot of you need to hear that you are just straight up fucking lazy. Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You have goals, you have desires. What is it in your life that is making it so you cannot achieve these goals? And a lot of the time, it's just you don't want to make sacrifice. It is currently a Friday night right now. I am recording a fucking YouTube video, and I go to a Big Ten college. I go to Indiana, and that is something that, I didn't really think what I would be doing in college, but I have a goal. I want to create a sustainable online fitness coaching business through helping as many of you guys as humanly possible. And having a YouTube channel, creating more of a personal brand can absolutely help me with that. And of course, I want to share with you guys what's going on in terms of the stage and everything. But you guys just got to understand that if you want to do something great for yourself, you need to be making sacrifice in order to get there. Okay? Don't just think just because you show up a couple times for a few months that you're going to build something great. No, this sacrifice needs to happen time and time of fucking again before you can achieve your goals. All right, so this is called Road to Stage for a reason. I'm going to get you guys tapped in with what I am currently doing at the moment. So, yes, many of you guys might know that I am no longer natural. That is because we are going all in on this shit, okay? I am going to do whatever the fuck it takes to eventually get that IFBB Pro card one day and do extremely well in the sport of bodybuilding. Okay, I love the sport. I've loved the sport since day one, so we're going all in. So, I picked the best coach that you could get, Mr. TNF. I mean, this guy is extremely knowledgeable. I thought I knew a lot about the gym, which I think I know a decent amount. Every time I talk to this guy, I learn something new. This guy's just a fountain of fucking knowledge. So, current plan we've got on right now. We got to bring up my back. We got to bring up my chest, and we got to bring up my erectors. We got to bring up my back is sort of as a whole, but definitely more focusing on lats. I'm definitely going to be competing in men's physique because I got a tiny little waist. I have a 27-inch waist at the moment, so definitely bringing up my back, especially in something like men's physique, is fucking crucial. We definitely got to bring up the chest. I've always been a one to shit on my chest because my chest fucking sucks. But, we're going to get that done. We're going to start, building on the chest. And the way I am doing this, It's just by prioritizing stable movements towards the start of the session. That is what the best way to prioritize things. In terms of erectors, definitely some lower back thickness. Since starting out with erectors even a month ago, I have seen insane growth. I never even thought that I would see growth like this, but it's been fucking crazy. So yeah, I mean, I'm just doing that. Starting out with my SLDLs at the start of every single session. And I'm starting out with my lats on every single upper session as well. We do have pull right now on the menu, so we are about to go slam the fuck out of those lats. Hopefully get some big lats, so when you turn around on stage, we show that back relaxed, because goddamn is the back relaxed a hard fucking pose to hit. Jesus, I look so small every time I do it, but we're going to do that, and hopefully in June, we're going to be looking big. I'm planning on competing in summer shredding in Houston in June. So we're currently, like I said earlier, we're eating around 2,900 calories a day. I'm having a whole lot of carbs, actually not too much protein. Right before this, I just slammed a carb drink. It's got 50 grams of carbs before my workout, like 30 minutes before my workout. But that's pretty much it. Let's go hit some fucking pull. Cue the hell yeah edit. Let's start up. Fucking car.
How you ever got so far? Now you question what went wrong. It's your heart. It's raining again. There's a dark cloud over your head. It follows you around. It's bringing you down. It's raining again. Wilted rose. Your bouquet is all you see. You buy the flowers and miss the beauty that is yours for free. Realize you are so far from the things that matter now, and you only wonder how. It's your heart. It's raining again. There's a dark cloud over your head. It follows you around. It's bringing you down. It's raining again. Come on, get it Come on, make it Come on, it's alright. It's raining again. There's a dark cloud over your head. It follows you around. It's bringing you down. It's raining again.
All right, we just finished up the pull. It is currently 10:38 on a Friday, and I have to study a fucking shitload tomorrow. I actually haven't made any TikToks today because I've been busy studying and keeping up with all my clients, making sure that's always a priority. And if you're ever looking to get big, Striker Coaching is where it's at. Okay, I'm always making sure my clients are the number one priority. But in all seriousness, today was a fucking fun ass lift. I don't know how some of you guys don't just train for fun, right? Like, it's honestly, it's mind-boggling to me, because if I was going into the gym every single time and I would be like, when it comes to a movement, I'd fucking hate lifting. That's definitely not true, but I wouldn't like it as much as I do right now. Like, I progressed on every single movement. I felt fucking great. I got an awesome pump because I lifted later in the day, and I, lifting on 300 and something grams of carbs, 350, I think, before your lift is awesome. It's fucking awesome. I only had like 50 grams of carbs before my lift. Obviously some electrolytes. I also had 2 scoops of EchoVision Dethroner. Shout out to EchoVision Dethroner. Hashtag ad. Actually, not an ad because it's fucking great, but I am with EchoVision. As you guys know, great pre-workout. I will recommend it, and I've been taking it even before I was with them. But in all seriousness, yeah, dude, just enjoy your workout. That's why even when I'm working with my clients, I'm always saying, when I write you a workout plan, I literally say, do what you enjoy, and I give you options. Because that is the most important factor. Consistency and enjoyment are the most important factors. Okay, I was mentioning this earlier about just staying to the plan. Doing things you enjoy and like is the best fucking way to stick to the plan, fellas. That's it. It's as simple as that. If you're not doing what you like, you're not going to be able to stick to it for a long period of time. Kind of insane because the more motivated you are to do an exercise, the more motor units you can actually get out of the muscle, which means recruiting the muscle fibers essentially in real people terms instead of, because I know we're not all scientists, even though that's what the science-based lifting community likes to do. And look, I understand it, but that's where I come in. I simplify everything down for you guys. But yeah, I mean, that'll pretty much do it. We got a lot of midterms to study for back to back next week. And then we're going to be back on our grind. I'm going to try and do this maybe once a week if I can, because it was pretty fun. I liked recording my workout, like talking to you guys. And hopefully this comes out good, and hopefully the hell yeah edit of me driving comes out good as well. But, let's do it. Let's get jacked, baby. Peace out.